You say you believe in Jesus, but do you trust him with your pain? You wear the cross, but do you carry it? You pray in his name, but do you live by his words? Belief in Jesus isn't just a statement, it's a war between comfort and conviction, between what you say and what you surrender. Because believing in Jesus may cost you more than you think, and reward you more than you ever imagined. To believe in Jesus Christ is the most powerful decision a human can make, but it's also the most misunderstood. In a world where belief is tossed around casually, what does it actually mean to believe in the Son of God? Let's go beyond cliché and into biblical clarity. Belief is not just agreement. James 2:19 says, "You believe that there is one God." Good. Even the demons believe that and shudder. Demons believe. They know who Jesus is. They acknowledge his power, but they're not saved. Why? Because belief isn't the same as surrender. Biblical belief is not intellectual, it's transformational. Faith without action is dead. James 2:17. Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. True belief changes behavior. It shifts priorities. It affects speech, money, relationships, time. It's not just saying, "I believe." It's living like you do. Jesus demanded more than belief. He demanded discipleship. Luke 9:23. "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me." He didn't say, "Like my teaching." He said, "Die to yourself." Real belief means crucifying comfort. It means obedience when it's inconvenient, forgiveness when it hurts. It's not cheap, it's costly. Belief requires trust in suffering. John 11:40, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" He said this at a funeral. Belief in Jesus means believing when the tomb is still sealed. It means trusting him in sickness, job loss, grief, rejection. When you believe in him, you don't just believe in what he can do. You believe in who he is, even when he doesn't do it. Belief is confession plus devotion. Romans 10:9 says, "If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved." Notice, not just confession, but heart-level belief. That kind of belief surrenders control, accepts lordship, trusts his resurrection means your transformation. Belief is proven in trials. Anyone can believe when life is easy, but real faith is forged in the fire. When prayers go unanswered, when miracles are delayed, when obedience feels lonely. Peter walked on water when he believed. He sank when he doubted. But even in sinking, Jesus lifted him. Belief means rejecting the world's approval. Galatians 1:10, "If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." True belief will cost you reputation, popularity, comfort, even relationships. But what you gain is far greater: peace, identity, purpose, eternity. Jesus asks one question: do you believe? John 11:25-26, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die." Do you believe this? That question still echoes today, through your pain, through your questions, through your silence, and it demands an answer. Do you believe in him? Enough to follow? Enough to change? Enough to trust? Because belief isn't a feeling, it's a foundation, and it determines your eternity. We've said we believe, but you know the truth. You see, when our lips say yes, but our hearts remain unchanged. Today we ask you to break through our religious routine. We don't want empty declarations. We want a faith that moves mountains, a trust that survives storms, a belief that burns brighter than comfort or pride. Help us deny ourselves, to take up our cross, not once, but daily, to believe not just in your name, but in your nature, to walk in the power of your resurrection, even when we're surrounded by the tombs of disappointment. Forgive us for when we've treated belief like a checkbox instead of a covenant, for when we chose the approval of people over obedience to you, for when we prayed for miracles but refused to move in faith. Ignite in us a bold belief, one that shakes hell, one that honors heaven, one that clings to you even when nothing makes sense. Because you are worth it all, and we believe, not just in your cross, but in your crown, in your return, in your reign. We believe in you, Jesus, fully, finally, forever. Amen.